Welcome back to another video, and no, this won't do.
Just like this, please.
Alright then. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Welcome back to another 5-Minute Friday, where we're going to go through some of the last week's interesting news, specifically anti-vegan news. We're going to point out the nonsense and debunk it. Let's put those 5 minutes on the clock and let's kick off with the first story. Strict vegan parents who starved their baby of nutrients so badly the 1-year-old developed cerebral palsy avoid jail. Big headline, tragic story. This is a story about incompetent parents and their child who was a victim of their incompetence. But of course, the media twisted it and made it into an anti-vegan story. These parents were feeding their child with coconut milk and fruit. Nothing else. Coconut milk and fruit. This has nothing to do with veganism. It has everything to do with these two people being morons. There are many vegan or plant-based kids, and there are also adults who are vegan or plant-based and were raised that way, who are perfectly healthy and happy. There are many more cases of non-vegan parents starving their children with neglect and incompetence. But you don't see the headline, non-vegan parents starve baby with extreme diet, do you? This is just another disgusting attempt by the media to cause division between vegans and non-vegans and to confuse the public. This story is about incompetent parenting. It is not about veganism. Anyone who watches my videos regularly will know that I have a bit of a problem with people that go vegan for health or vegan for the environment or basically vegan for any selfish reason. I made a video all about that. You can watch that by clicking here now. This story is one of the many examples of why I have a problem with this and why it's important to make a real connection with the animals. A vegan restaurant owner in Knoxville, USA has decided to open a meat restaurant next door to his vegan restaurant. Why? Because the neighboring restaurant closed down and he saw an opportunity. And we're not talking about a place that serves minimal animal products. Meat is going to be the core selling point of this new restaurant. The owner said the restaurant will serve dishes featuring a variety of meat types, plans to offer lots of lamb, lamb shoulder, lamb legs, and fresh lamb for kebabs. This is what happens when we let veganism become a trendy fashion statement, a health fad, or even an environmental movement. It's none of those things. Veganism is an ethical stance against animal use. It's about the animals. And so long as people continue to make it about other things, stupid shit like this is going to continue happening. The New Zealand Herald put out an article trying to answer a question from a dairy farmer: can we sell milk to vegans? Well, the dairy industry profits from the manipulation of the reproductive cycles of animals. They breed, impregnate, use, and kill animals for profit. So the short answer, no, you can't sell milk to vegans. But of course, that's not the end of it. There's lots of misinformation in this article, and I've picked a few to go over. They posted a table showing types of vegans, and it's just plain wrong. The only category that counts as a vegan in this table is the first one. The rest of these categories are just diets. And as I've already said in this video, and multiple times in other videos, veganism is not a diet, it's an ethical stance. Here's a great quote that I took from this article. Some consumers think it's great that calves stay with their mothers, but others think that that's not ethical, because the calves still go to get slaughtered at 2 years of age. And yet others think you can't utilize an animal for anything at all. One thing is clear, you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone. Imagine being so callous when discussing the slaughter of 2-year-old baby calves. As if it's wrong for people to have a problem with that. Like, you can't please everyone. Other options include dairy farmers using sexed semen, so a cow only produces a heifer calf, or using emerging science to edit a cow's genes so it produces only female offspring. Yeah, because genetic manipulation is definitely a viable solution and another viable option to keep profiting from these animals. What the f is this? How is this a solution in any world? There's also an example of a farm in the US farming according to Ayurvedic principles. They artificially inseminate so that they kill no stock on farm. Basically, if it's born there, it has to live there until it dies. Great! Another top solution. Artificially inseminate cows by tying them up and shoving your hands inside them. Good one! And that last quote about them living there until they die? Bullshit. They'll live there until they're a bit older maybe, but there is no way in hell that that farm is going to keep paying for that cow's food, water, and general health care whilst they're not profiting from them. They'll be sold to be slaughtered at some point, I guarantee it. You can even take it a step further and give cows hormone treatment to start lactating without even having a calf. And yet another great solution. Just pump them full of hormones so they produce milk. Problem solved. Happy now, vegans? Articles like this are giving dairy farmers false hope. People are losing interest in milk in the masses. Just leave the animals the alone and start producing plant milk. Here's a funny story to lighten the mood. A woman is seeking a hypnotist to turn her boyfriend vegan. Not a bad idea. Maybe we could roll this out worldwide. And a feel-good story. There's now a virtual vegan community program for seniors. It's a 30-day program that aims to help seniors achieve better health through plant-based nutrition and online community for longevity. The challenge was designed to treat chronic health conditions while combating loneliness, two major health concerns among the senior population. It's really heartwarming to see some programs that are going to help the animals and that can also help humans that are dealing with these kinds of problems. I picked this video for you because I think you'll like it, and YouTube picked that one for you because YouTube thinks you're going to like that one, so check one of those out before you leave. Don't forget to leave me a comment too. Let me know what you thought of this week's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.